My top 3 writing tips. Great writing advice. How to write well. Hi and welcome to Inventicity, the channel where we combine inventiveness and felicity. My name is Cecilia, Elise, Wallin, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to write well, regardless if you are writing an article, a blog post, a short story, a novel or poetry. There are 3 things I think is really important. And the first thing is extremely important. We, as readers, we appreciate when the writer, when the text brings something new to us, when it makes us think in a new way or see things from different perspectives, when it gives us new ideas. That's really uplifting feeling when we get to see things from a new perspective. So that's what I think is most important when you're writing, regardless of what you're writing. Write in a way that will make your reader see things in new ways, experience things in new ways, think new ideas, get new inventive ideas. That's the most important task when you're a writer, in my opinion. So what's more important? It's also very important that your writing is clear so that you don't confuse your reader. Because if you confuse your reader, you will lose him or her. When we get confused, when we read something or watch something that makes us confused, we will just stop reading. There are so many different alternatives, so we won't waste our time if what we're reading confuses us. And the third tip I would like to give is true not only if you are writing a novel or short story, it's true if you are writing a blog post, it's true if you are writing an article or a thesis or a scientific article, and that is the hero's journey. I think that the hero's journey is foolproof whatever you're writing. Maybe not if you're writing poetry. I don't really see how the hero's journey can be applied to poetry. Not all poetry. To some poetry it can be applied. And the hero's journey, it's when you first present your main character and make sure that the reader can identify with your main character. That's tremendously important. And your main character meets a problem. She or he has to solve a problem, and she has to embark on a journey. She has to embark on a journey, or he has to embark on a journey and try to solve a problem. And she or he will meet advisors, and she or he will find a lot of trouble on the way, and the tension will build and build and build until your hero will have to use all his or her resources, and it's really frightening and terrifying, and she or he has to fight a really hard battle, and she will come out successfully, hopefully, if it's a story of a happy ending, or if it's a comedy, and she or he will use what she or he has learned and implement it to make life better for all humans, or for some humans, or for herself or himself. So the hero's journey, it was established as a way of writing. Originally it was about mythology, a way of analyzing mythology, but then it has been used by playwrights and script writers and novelists. But I have seen that it can be used when you write blog posts and articles, and even scientific articles. Even though you don't have a hero in a scientific article, you can follow the same pattern. You see, you can follow the same pattern. There is a problem that has to be solved, and there are obstacles on the way, You have to do experiments, you have to discuss previous research, you have to prove that your thesis is right. So even a scientific article can successfully follow the pattern of the hero's journey, and it will be a pleasure to read such a scientific article. So, to summarize, when you write, whatever you write, what's most important is to bring something new to your reader, to make him or her think in a new way, see things in a new way, and get new, fresh ideas. And it's also very important that your writing is clear, so that you don't confuse your reader. And also, if you're writing almost any kind of text, maybe not central poetry, maybe not all poetry, but almost all texts will benefit from the writer using the hero's journey model. So here you had some tips for writing well. And here in this park today it's spring, and I feel really inspired to write poetry.